आज म तपाईहरुलाई B.Ed सेकेन्ड इयरको यो एजुकेसन साइकोलोजी भन्ने यो सब्जेक्टको चाहिँ आज म तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ सल्युसन शेयर गर्न गइरहेको छु। अघिल्लो भिडियोमा चाहिँ मैले तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ 3 नम्बरसम्म चाहिँ क्वेशन एन्सर शेयर गरिसकेको छु भने आज चाहिँ म तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ यो क्वेशन नम्बर 4 जसमा चाहिँ एक्सप्लेन द मिनिङ अफ एजुकेसन साइकोलोजी एन्ड डिस्क्राइब इट्स स्कोप भनेर रहेको छ। यसको चाहिँ आज म तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ यो सल्युसन यो क्वेशन एन्सर शेयर गर्न गइरहेको छु। यसलाई चाहिँ म यहाँनिर पढेर सुनाउने छु। तपाईले चाहिँ भिडियोलाई रोकेर पनि तपाईले चाहिँ यसलाई चाहिँ नोट गर्न सक्नुहुनेछ। म चाहिँ यसलाई चाहिँ पढेर सुनाउने छु ताकि सुनेर पनि तपाईले चाहिँ धेरै कुराहरु चाहिँ बुझ्न सक्नुहुन्छ भनेर। Educational psychology is a branch of psychology that focuses on the study of how people learn and how teaching can be optimized to facilitate learning. It involves the application of psychological principles and theories to understand and address various aspects of the educational process. Educational psychologists explore factors that influence learning development and motivation in educational settings, providing insights that can inform teaching practices, curriculum design, and educational policies. The scope of educational psychology is broad and encompasses various aspects of the educational experience. Here are key areas within the scope of educational psychology. Learning and cognition, developmental psychology, motivation and engagement, individual differences and special education, assessment and testing, classroom management, social and cultural factors, technology in education, educational intervention and counseling, teacher training and professional development, educational policies and reform. Learning and cognition. Study of cognition process involved in learning, memory, problem solving, and decision making. Exploration of individual differences in cognition abilities and learning styles. Developmental psychology. Examination of psychological development across the lifespan including cognitive, social, emotional, and moral development. Understanding how developmental factors influence learning and educational outcomes. Motivation and engagement. Investigation of factors that motivate students and impact their level of engagement in learning activities. Development of strategies to enhance intrinsic motivation and create a positive learning environment. Individual differences and special education. Recognition and understanding of individual variations in abilities, disabilities, and learning styles. Development of intervention and accommodations for students with special educational needs. Assessment and testing. Development and evaluation of assessment tools and testing methods to measure academic achievement and cognitive abilities. Exploration of fair and unbiased assessment practices. Classroom management. Study of strategies for creating and maintaining a positive and productive classroom environment. Development of teaching techniques for managing behavior and promoting a conductive learning atmosphere. Social and cultural factors. Examination of the impact of social and cultural factors on learning and educational outcomes. Promotion of culturally responsive teaching practices. Technology in education. Exploration of the role of technology in education, including the development of assessment of educational technology tools. Investigation of how technology can enhance learning experiences. Educational interventions and counseling. Design and evaluation of interventions to address academic and behavioral challenges. Provision of counseling services to students dealing with academic, social, or emotional issues. Teacher training and professional development. Study of effective teaching methods and teacher-student interactions. Development of training programs to enhance teacher effectiveness and well-being. Educational policies and reform. Contribution to the development and evaluation of educational policies and reforms. Examination of the impact of policy changes on educational practices and outcomes. Educational psychology is an interdisciplinary field that draws on principles from psychology, education, and related disciplines. Its scope is not only limited to traditional school settings but also extends to various educational contexts, including informal learning environments, outline education, and workplace training. Educational psychologists play a crucial role in bridging the gap between psychological research and practical applications in the field of education. यो चाहिँ रहेको थियो एक्सप्लेन द मिनिङ अफ एजुकेसन साइकोलोजी एन्ड डिस्क्राइब इट्स स्कोप भनेर चाहिँ यो क्वेसन रहेको थियो। यो क्वेसनको एन्सर चाहिँ मैले यसरी नोट गरेको छु। मिनिङ अफ एजुकेसन साइकोलोजी र स्कोप अफ एजुकेसन साइकोलोजी। यहाँ चाहिँ यो स्कोप अफ एजुकेसन साइकोलोजीमा चाहिँ यो लर्निङ एन्ड कग्निसन, डेभलपमेन्टल साइकोलोजी, मोटिभेसन एन्ड इन्गेजमेन्ट, इन्डिभिजुअल डिफरेन्सेस एन्ड स्पेसल एजुकेसन, assessment of testing, classroom management, social and cultural factors, technology in education, educational interventions and counseling, teacher training and professional development, educational policies and reform भनेर यो चाहिँ 11 वटा पोइन्टहरु यहाँनिर रहेको छ। यो पोइन्टहरु तपाईले चाहिँ याद गर्नुस् अनि त्यसपछि तपाईले यो क्वेशनलाई फेरि तपाईले चाहिँ प्र्याक्टिस गर्न चाहिँ सक्नुहुन्छ। हुन्छ, आजले तिनै आउने समयमा अरु बाँकी रहेको क्वेशनको पनि यसरी नै म तपाईलाई चाहिँ सल्युसन इंग्लिश मिडियममा तपाईलाई चाहिँ शेयर गर्ने नै छु। तबसम्म चाहिँ तपाईले चाहिँ मेरो भिडियोलाई चाहिँ लाइक गरिदिनु होला, शेयर गरिदिनु होला र मेरो च्यानललाई तपाईले सब्स्क्राइब गर्नु भएको छैन भने सब्स्क्राइब पनि गरिदिनु होला।